أعزائنا الحضور، السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته، ومساء الخير على الجميع. نرحب بكم في هذه الورشة، وتأتيكم ضمن مبادرة مهارات تقنية، ومن تنظيم منصة أستاذ من وقتك، ومن تقديم المدربة القديرة الأستاذة أنجيليكا موريس. وستقدم لنا ورشة بعنوان Master of Core Elements of English Grammars. المدربة هي English instructor with هي مدرسة لغة إنجليزية. Then now I'm mixing a little bit. I'll give it in Arabic first, then I'll translate all in English. المدربة هي مدربة لغة إنجليزية لمدة 8 سنوات. تدرب في القواعد اللغة الإنجليزية والكتابة، وأيضا التدريب على الاختبارات والاستعداد للاختبارات باللغة الإنجليزية. لديها مهارات في في التدريب والدعم للمتعلمين باللغة الإنجليزية، وتدعمهم على التحدث بطلاقة وثقة. محاورنا لهذا اليوم ستكون subject verb agreement, pronouns usage, verb tenses, and sentence structure, preposition وconjunctions. الورشة اليوم هي لمدة ساعة ونصف بإذن الله، وهي بشهادات حضور مجانية وفورية بشرطين بسيطين للغاية. أولهما حضور 75% من إجمالي الوقت، ويعادل ذلك ساعة و5 دقائق على أقل تقدير. كذلك يجب عليكم تعبئة نموذج التحضير، والذي سيتم إرساله لكم في نهاية هذه الورشة، وسأخبركم صوتيا عند إرسال الرابط. كذلك يجدر الإشارة إلى أن الشات لديكم هو خاص، أي أنكم لن تتمكنوا من رؤية رسائل بعضكم البعض. كذلك للكتابة للمدربة يجب اختيار اسمها ضمن قائمة الأسماء، وستجدون الأسماء عند الدخول للشات. من ثم هناك عبارة سنتو، وبجانبها ستظهر لكم أسماء المشرفين، ستختاروا من ضمنها اسم المدربة الأستاذة أنجيليكا موريس. كذلك لكل من سيتابعنا عن طريق الجوال، دخولك على الشات سيخفي عنك شرائح العرض. لذلك عند الانتهاء من التفاعل الكتابي يرجى منكم الضغط على زر الرجوع أو إكس في على الشات لتعود لكم شرائح العرض مرة أخرى. كذلك هذه الورشة مسجلة عبر البث المباشر، وستكون متاحة بعد إقفال القاعة مباشرة. الآن سأذكر المقدمة باللغة الإنجليزية بشكل كامل. Hello everyone, how are you? This workshop is introduced to you by and organized by Invest Your Time platform, and our subject of today is Master of Core Elements of English Grammars. It will be given to you by the great teacher Angelica Morris from Philippines, and our teacher is English instructor for 8 years of experience teaching grammar, writing, and exam preparation, skilled in creating engaging lessons and supporting diverse learners to improve fluency and confidence. Our topics for today is going to be the following: subject-verb agreement, pronouns usage, verb tenses, and sentence structure, and prepositions, and finally, conjunctions. Our workshop is going to last for 1 hour and a half, and you must attend at least 1 hour and 5 minutes at least to be deserving the certificate, which is going to be given to you at the end of this workshop. Also, you have to be aware that the chat is direct messages only. That means you will not be able to see your everyone message, or you will not be able to see each other messages. And to write to the instructor, you have to choose her name from the admins of the Zoom admins. And you can access that by going to chat, then send to, then choose the instructor name, Angelica Amores. And by this, she will receive your message and she can reply to your questions if there is any. Also, uh, if you are following us using the mobile phone and if you enter the chat, you might not see the slides uh, of this course. So once you finish chatting, just exit the chat by pressing X or back button, and that's what what's gonna return you to the slide showing. Also, this workshop is live streamed to our second channel on YouTube. Now we'll leave the floor for a great teacher, Angelica Morris, to give us this great workshop. Miss Angelica, you may start. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So hello, good evening, everyone. So as you can see here, my name is Angie Amores. So Angelica is my exact name. So just call me Angie, okay? So today we will have like this lesson or this presentation because a lot of us are just thinking sometimes grammar is not important, right? But for some, it's just like hard to know or like to memorize. So here we will start with why is it important? Okay. So why? So grammar matters because let's say for clear communication, it's hard if we don't know grammar. Then it will lead to different conversation or misunderstanding. So if I will say she is good, so that's correct. But if I say she, I'm good, so what does it mean? She, I'm good. So it really matters. One word for grammar really matters. So here we have clear communication. That's the first one. Why grammar is important. The second one, for writing and speaking. So examination. When we were kids, or let's say when we were like studying English, writing is easy because we don't need to speak, right? But when we put it together, speaking and writing should be grammatically correct. So that's why it's important as well. Next, boost confidence. So when you go to different country, mostly English speaking country, you will feel like, oh, I'm a bit nervous like going or talking to someone because you're not that confident with your grammar or you're not that confident with your English. So it boosts confidence because if you know grammar, it will lead you to better communication. Okay. Then here, it helps with exams, jobs, and everyday use. So when you go to like job interviews, now as English is the universal language, people are thinking, should I study English? Or, it's okay because English is not that important. But now it is really important to know English because mostly people think that English connects everyone since it's the language that's like people are using. Okay, so examination like IELTS, TOEIC, TOEFL, we have different kinds of English exams. So grammar, really the number one thing we need to know. Okay, and then for daily conversation, it's just that English, it's just there every time. Like when watching movies, going somewhere, groceries, I know for sure in your language, in Arabic language, sometimes you use English words only, right? But not really sometimes like not really in a way that you use English as a sentence because you will see some words in English but written in Arabic as well. So that's a bit different, right? So those are like the reasons why grammar matters, okay? So here, the contents of the presentation, as Mr. Ali mentioned, so subject-verb agreement. So subject-verb agreement is like the basic one, the basic foundation. So subject, we all know subject, right? So here, we will try. So what is subject? So subject is the topic or what we're talking about, or the doer of the action, okay? So the subject is the part of a sentence that performs the action or is described by the verb. So mostly, subject, the first word in a sentence. Let's say she is a smart girl. They go to church every day, like this. They, she, or let's say Angie is a teacher. So that is the subject, right? So let's have more examples here. So here, they will be here tomorrow. So the subject is they, right? Next one, the potatoes grew overnight. What is the subject? So again, the first one, the potatoes, right? Next, Lucas and Maxine are in love. Since we have two names, so those are the subjects, right? So Lucas and Maxine. Then the last one here, he looks like a celebrity. So again, he, okay? So the subject-verb agreement, it's just like talking about the subject, and then the other one is the verb. The verb, always remember the action in a sentence. Sometimes we are like confused because, let's say, I am an English teacher. So I is the subject, right? I. But am, do you think it's a verb? So people are thinking, oh, where's the verb? But am is actually the verb there. So it's not that it should be an action itself, but it's just like more of like a helping verb there. Okay? So a verb is a word that describes the subject. Always remember, describe the subject of a sentence is doing. So again, is doing, okay? So it can be physical or mental actions like happenings and state of being. So these are some sentences here. So Jeffrey builds a house. Again, Jeffrey builds a house. Jeffrey is the subject. Build is the verb. Okay? And then a house for sure is the object. So here, Sarah finished her work. Finished her work. So again, Sarah, subject, finished, the verb. So this one, we all know this part because we studied this one when we were in school. So it's really basic. So here, Toby buys groceries. Toby is the subject, buys, verb. Okay. Then here, the team runs during practice. So again, the verb runs. Okay. So I will not discuss too much of this one because I think most of you, they know. You know this. Okay. It's just like the easiest part. Okay. So here, for rules. So it's easy because we know the verb, we know the subject. But how to have the correct one? So number one rule, use the plural form of the verb. Plural form of the verb with S every time. So here, if I will say play, right? So play, this is not the plural form. So it should be plays, the plural form. Okay? So should be plural subject. So if I will say like she plays, this is singular, right? So this is correct. But if I was a plural form, no S, then plural, so they play is the correct one. So this one correct, because the number one rule is use plural form, no S, for plural subjects. Okay? So let's have more example sentence. They play tennis every day. Play. Okay? So they, many like subject. We don't know how many, maybe, like, but for sure it's 2 or more. Then tennis every day. We watch the movie every Saturday. Watch, no S. But if we put ES here, this is totally wrong because the subject is we. Okay? Next one. She and her mom are shopping today. She, 1, her mom, 2. 2 subjects. So are shopping today. Okay, so are, no S, right? So you can see. Then here, he and his employees are in a meeting. So he and his employees too. So are, right? Oh, a beard, good. So you had here like 2 sentences. Well done. Thank you. So here, well done. So I think well understood. So here, he and his employees, I told you like 2, right? So are in a meeting. So this is the first rule for subject verb agreement. First rule. So remember, I said plural, right? But if I will say I is 1. You is 1, or can be 2, right? So we still use plural form. So you cannot say I watches. This is wrong because only an exception for I and you. I and you will always follow plural form. Got it? So remember this. This is one basic one, okay? The subject verb agreement for plural. Rule number 2. Oh, well, what happened? Yeah, sorry. So rule number 2, singular form. Singular form, no, with S. But always think of the subject as singular. It means like 1. Okay? And if you see the word each and every, always use as well with S. So it's common mistake for everyone to say, every girl have. So this one, no, it should be has. So everyone are. It's common. I see it a lot of times. So this one, wrong, it should be is. Okay? Singular form with S for singular subject. So let's have more example. Before they, right? They, plural, but this one, she. So 1. So Mary watches the movie every Saturday. Mary, 1 again. Watches, so with S. Next one. Every girl, is. So because of every word here, so is. Shopping today. Each member is. Okay? Singular form, singular subject, always pair. Okay? So if we get used to this, it's easy for us to talk in like day-to-day life. Let's say, I am playing. So this one is like different. So I take a shower every day. I buy grocery often, like this one. I often buy groceries. So if I will say here, like they, so buy, right? So it's common. So if we get used to the construction of singular and singular subject, plural form and plural subject, it's just like easy, okay, to make sentences, easy sentences, basic, okay? It's a matter of practice. Practice makes perfect. So don't worry too much about English. English is not just an overnight learning. You have to practice every day. Not really like every day is good, but at least read as well. Okay. So here, I want you to just at least get some paper. Okay. So, or later we can just like have this one. So just try to read. I will read and then find the error. Okay. And then write the error. Then maybe later we can check. Okay. So here, let's say example here. My father's advice are always good. So subject, my father's advice, right? But my father's advice, not advices. So it's correct if there's S, but this one, no S. So R is wrong. So we have to use is. So for the next one, number 1, he always go to church on Sunday. So remember, he, how many? So you decide how many. So this one. So just write the incorrect or the error here, okay? So next one, in the morning, Ines drink 2 cups of coffee. Oh, but this one, in the morning, is not the subject. So what is the subject? So the subject will be Ines, right? So what is the error here? You can also type if you want, like on like chat box. Okay. So, okay, good. Drinks. Then here, Minju and her brother. Right? Two subject. So here, good job, Heba. Well done. Like a beer as well. So, oh, really easy for everyone. Good job. Well done, well done. Okay. So I will just like try, like does, so do not. Good. So because 2 subjects. So now getting easier, right? So when it comes to writing, it's easy. But speaking, practice. You should practice this one for you to just like make it as a flow every day. Okay. So next, Farid have 4 brothers, and 1 sister. So Farid here, 1 subject. So again, has. Okay. Oh, well done for chatting. Good. So here, the professors at this college is nice. Okay. So good. Mohammed is R. Good job. So every day, offer a chance to learn something new. What would be the answer? Good, offers. Because the word every, okay? The next, offers. John worked too much. Okay, good. Works. Oh, you're really fast. Like everyone's fast when it comes to chatting. Well done. Okay. Oh, so we will just finish this one, Ali, and then after I will explain again like the example. So here, she never cries. Good job. So change Y. We will learn that one as well. My brother and my sister. So my brother 1, my sister 2. Second one, right? Live. So this one, erase. Okay, live. So each boy and girl for number 10, what would be the answer? Everyone. Walks. Well done. Walks. Because of the word each. Okay. So I think no question for this one. So I just like, for Ashwag, for number 6. Every day, like May, again, number 6. So number 6 is everyday offers. Offers a chance because we use the word every. The second rule, right? When we use the word every and each, we should use the singular form of the verb. Got it? Is it clear, Ashwag? Am I pronouncing the yes, yeah. Every and each, it means like singular. So, yes. So each boy and girl. Why? So Fatima, you're asking why we didn't add S to girls and boy. So it means like, if I will say each, it's like individual, like per person. So we're not saying as a group, like girls. If I will say each boy and girl, it means like more of as a person itself. You get it? Let's say each student. If I will say each student, you, let's say Ashwag, Fatima, like Abir, Muhammad, each student here, right? But if I will say each student, it means the whole group. So it's not talking about the whole group itself. It's like talking about individual. Okay? Yes. So we will have like, I forgot like who asked number like example. I think someone asked about the example. So Ali. So you said like you didn't understand the example. My father is one. But the thing is, his advice, we're talking about ownership because we use apostrophe. Let's say Angie's family name is Amores, right? So Angie here is like more of possession. You get it? Is it clear, Ali? So this one, my father's only one advice, not many advices from my father. You get it? Yes, yeah. So here, so one said, right? Oh, if we see every day, we use S. Yes, correct. Yes, yeah. So if we see every day, you use S. That's like common. That's like common mistake for a lot of people. So, and then someone asked as well, like, each student and each students. So it's actually correct. So, but the thing is, each student, this one, is grammatically wrong. You get it? So if you will say each girls, it's already wrong. It can never be correct. Okay? So a lot of questions here, right? So here, I don't know how to pronounce your word. Do you, I mean, to read your name, do you mean that we cannot say each student? It's grammatically incorrect. So it's not possible. Okay? So we will have the next one. So I think this one, good. So it's someone said very easy. So that's verb agreement, subject verb agreement. Now we have pronoun. Pronoun usage. What is pronoun? Yes, yeah. Each, yeah, plus. Yes. Okay. So here, pronoun. Pronoun are words that use what? Yes, good. That's like she, he, it, right? So it's common. We know she, he, it, they, we, like this one. But pronoun is just like the word that change the subject, right? So a word that takes the place of a noun to avoid repetition. If I will say, Angie is a teacher. Angie is from the, let's say, Philippines. Angie. It's too much. Angie, 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 right? So just put she, because Angie is like a girl. So she, right? So that's pronoun. We use that one for making the sentence sounds more smoother. Okay? So here we have types of pronouns, personal pronoun. So someone mentioned she, he, it. I mean, those are personal pronoun. The second one we have is demonstrative pronoun. So we will not talk too much about demonstrative as well. This is like that, this, there, and those. Interrogative pronouns. These are the WH questions. So here, just remember, interrogative is like question, WH. Pronoun is like this, that, those, and what the? These. Okay? Relative pronouns. So myself, like this one, yourself, those are relative. Okay? Indefinite pronouns, we will know more. This is complex. This is a little confusing. So reflexive is, sorry, reflexive is like myself, yourself, like this. Okay? So we will talk more about this one, but we will focus on this. So remember when someone said like she, he, it, right? So here, personal pronouns. Okay? So those are types. We have 7, but we will focus on personal pronouns. So here, personal pronouns, subject pronouns. This is what we call she, he, it before, are used as the subject, right? So we have this one, doer of the action, the one doing the action. So example, sorry, pronoun, I. So I went to the store. So I is the pronoun, subject pronoun. You are my best friend. You, subject pronoun. He loves pizza, subject pronoun, again, he. She is reading a book, pronoun. It is raining outside. We are going to the party. They finished their homework. I think all of you know this one, right? Okay, so here, that is subject. So remember, subject. So subject again, the doer of the action. So next one, we have object. Object pronoun. So this is like a lot of people like, oh, like why? Why are we using this one? So this is the receiver of the action. Remember, receiver of the action. Object, okay, are used as the object of a sentence. So let's try. For I, what is the object pronoun of I? So I is the subject, right? Then what is the, are you sure, Abir? I? Store? No. Okay. Me? Yeah, me, correct. Yeah, not mine. So me. So how about you? Let's check. So you said me. We will check later. So you, what is the subject pronoun? Okay, good. You. How about he? Oh, you're confused. Someone him, someone his. So him. Okay. So she is reading a book. Her, well done, her. Okay. How about it is raining outside? It for object. Oh, it's. Let's see. Yeah. So here, let's see. So it. So this one, his. Let's check later who's correct. Okay. Then here, we are going to the party. We. What is the object pronoun of we? Oh, someone said like our or us. Okay. So let's check after. So they, object pronoun. Oh, this? For sure, Fatima? So later we will say, oh, those. Oh, them. So, okay. So this one. So let's check. Okay. Yes. So a bit confused. There, right? Oh, there. So this is like common mistake, right? We think like, oh, what is there then, right? Like us, our. So here, these are the correct one. So I will erase this one so that you can actually see the correct one. Oh, I cannot erase. So I will just like put it later, okay? So object pronoun. As you can see here, she is the subject. Me, I. You cannot say she gave I the gift. No. It means like the receiver of the action, who gave she to who? Me, the receiver. I, doer of the action. I saw who? You at the park. I helped who? Him. Receiver of the action, him. That's why object, okay? I invited who? Who? Her. He fixed what? It. They told us the news. They told who? Us the news. So we met who? Them. These are object pronoun. Mostly it's in the middle or sometimes at the end of the sentence. But don't be confused when to use this. Just think, always subject. Always object, okay? So this is like subject, object, right? Personal pronouns. So we still have two more for personal pronouns. So personal pronouns, we have number 3, possessive adjectives. So you will know more. So this shows like ownership or possession. Remember when the example, we have the example, like we put father's, this one, advice. So if I will put it as personal pronouns, his advice. Yeah, so who's his? Father. So we don't need this one. This is the usage of possessive adjective. Okay? So, and it modify nouns. Okay? Modify means it's always followed by a noun. Okay? So, here. So, my plus noun, book. Okay? So, if I will put, it's like this. Angie's book. Right? So, my. Your house is beautiful. Let's say Fatima's house is beautiful. Your house is beautiful. So here, this is his car. His car. So always remember possessive adjective plus noun. Okay? Plus noun. So I love her plus shoes. The cat chased its tail. Then our family is going on vacation. So our plus family. Then their team. Okay. Their team won the match. Yes, good. Show belonging or possession. Okay. So that's because if you put this correctly, we use apostrophe S, right? But this one we don't need apostrophe S. Okay. So their team. That's possessive adjective. Okay, remember, possessive adjective. Then the next one, we have possessive pronouns. Oh, what you don't understand, H? So just think, oh, s- so here, okay, so here, I will I will explain again. So remember ownership. Ownership is what you have, what you own. If I will say H has a bag, so H. So he has a bag. So he is the subject, right? If I will say that bag is his bag. Whose bag? H bag. So we use possessive adjective for that one. Got it? H. So we use this bag. Not this bag. We use possessive adjective for ownership, but always followed by a noun. Always. You cannot just say his or something. Okay? So everyone, clear? Okay, so here, the next one. Possessive. Yes, yeah. Good. So someone already mentioned mine, yours, his, hers. Well done. So, but when to use? This is like when to use, okay? So we have possessive pronouns. So possessive pronouns use ownership as well, but can stand alone without noun. So if before I say like his bag, her wallet, but now you can just say hers, his. But we need to be careful when to put it in a sentence. We need to be careful, okay? Now let's say here, mine. That book is mine. Okay? So here, that book is mine. So mine, we don't need book again, right? It means mine is the book, my book, right? Mine, my own. Yes, well done. So this pen is yours. Yours, your pen. But this one, possessive pronoun, no need for noun. Okay? Yeah. So here, next is the red car is his. So again, his. Okay? So this one, confusing for some, but it will be easy if you use it every time. Okay? It will be really easy. I assure everyone, like, at first, when to use it? It's really confusing. But at the end of the day, you will realize, okay, that's easy. Okay? So take time, okay, to read again. Okay? So the jacket is hers. So the decision is its. The house is ours. It means the house, our house. The victory is theirs. So their victory. Okay? Yeah. So I think I will answer like few of your questions. You can just message me on WhatsApp as well so that I can really entertain all the questions and explain well. Okay? Yes. So here, let's try the next one. Exercise. Just type, okay, or put your answers. So again, example, fill in the blanks. This is Anna. So Anna is my sister. So it should be she because Anna is my sister. Okay. So number one, my brother is very tall. Oh, good. Him. Okay. So good job. Okay. So my brother. So because you're talking about something, so continue just using pronoun. Okay. But you cannot say you cannot just use first in a sentence. Let's say, I will give one example. Let's say, she is my friend. So, this one, who We're not talking about anything. If I was, she is my friend. So you don't have any idea who are we talking about. But if I will say Sarah, let's say her name is Sarah. So that's the time. She is my friend. So who are we talking? She? Sarah. Same person. But if we're going to talk about like, oh, it's like it's a topic wherein you haven't talked before, it's weird to use pronoun. Okay. Don't use pronoun if you haven't talked anything yet. Okay. So here, she is a normal person. Okay. So Tom, so here said her. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, what happened? Sorry. So my brother is very, so you said like him, good. Oh, what happened? Sorry. So next one. So Tom and I are best friends. So what's the answer? We, because of I. So here, we. So these are my parents. I live. What should be used? Subject, object? Which one? Them. Good. I live with them. This is my book. Please give it to me. Good. My book belongs to me. Okay. So we have a dog. We have a dog. So you said it's okay. Let's check all later. Next, Emily and I are neighbors. She visits. Oh, okay, okay. Yes. So us, because subject, us. Okay. Who? Like who she visits? Us. Okay. So look at the dog. Good. It is chasing a ball. Peter and John are outside. Good. Damn. Now. Okay. I love Sarah. Sarah. Do you know? Yes, her too. Good job. They forgot to bring. I do love Sarah. So, so they forgot to bring there. Okay. Oh, I think H, you're asking about like H dose, right? So we will, this one, not personal pronoun, but this is demonstrative. Okay. We will talk more about this. Okay. Demonstrative. It means like pointing something. This, that, those, and that, those, this. Okay. So a bit different. It's not used for personal. Okay. So here, all correct. So well done, everyone. Yes. Easy piece of cake. Okay. So here, verb tenses. So now we're getting deeper. Okay. So first two, like just easy. Verb tenses. This what makes grammar complicated. Okay, yes, we have past. So what is verb tenses? Verb tenses is like when you did the action. So it tells when an action takes place. Okay. So yeah, correct, Nura. So past, present, and future. But the thing is, we have three main, right? So for the past, we put past for what? So actions that already happened, done, right? So done. So, oh, ing is not really, ing can be present H, but it is for continuous. We will discuss this in this like slide. So here, next, present, we use it happening now. actions happening now. Okay? Future for the future. Easy, right? Actions that will happen in the future. Okay? So this is the most confusing part. Formula. Okay? Formula. Okay? So, oh, good. 4 categories. So for past tense, we have first, past simple. Okay? Past simple, as you know, this is what we call like D or ED, or sometimes irregular verb. Okay? Oh, irregular verb. Okay? So we put this one. So subject plus verb, past tense, second verb. We call it like the second verb. Okay? So this is the formula. Subject plus verb plus object. Okay? I ate dinner last night. I ate dinner. So ate, second verb. So the present tense is eat, right? We need to be familiar with verbs. Okay? We need to be familiar with the formation, regular and irregular verbs. Okay? So here, next, Muhammad, like really good. So she visited her friend yesterday. See, the indicator last night done, yesterday done as well. So she visited her friend yesterday. So we put visited ed. But if I said she visits her friend yesterday, that's wrong. If I say visits, because visits present. Okay. So next we have past continuous. So let's try this one. Past continuous, this is what you're saying. H, the ing. Formula, subject. But before we put ing, we have to use was or were. Okay? We have to use. So let's see. Oh, she went to school yesterday. Yeah, correct. Yes, Rana. So here, I was watching. I, subject, right? One. So was watching. They, plural, so were. Remember the rule? If the subject is plural, we don't use the S form of the verb, the plural form. So RE, were, plus ing, playing. Okay? This is past continuous. Okay? Past continuous. It means like ongoing, in the past. Okay? Watching, ing, playing, ing. Okay? So next one, past perfect. So what's the formula for past perfect? Any idea? Past perfect. Okay. Had plus PP. Good. So see, if you don't know the verb tenses, and if let's say the like the formation, like first verb, second verb, third verb, let's say if I saw go, oh, go, if I say goed, because ed, that's wrong. So it should be went, right? If I say gone, correct. So this is past perfect. So she had gone, third verb, but goed, no. There's no word as goed. So you need to know verb as well. Okay? Like the past tense, the past participle of the verb. Okay? So here, past perfect, subject, had, plus verb, past participle. Okay? We call it like past participle if you just like third verb or PP. Yes. So I had finished my work before I went home. Had, finish is third verb. So what is the verb finish? Okay? She had already eaten when I arrived. Okay? So one. Okay? So here, when we use past perfect, oh, this one, I will discuss this in the future because this one really confusing Nora. Okay, it's easy. I had like some materials for this one, so if you have any question, just let me know. Okay, so but I will like discuss this. Okay, so here, yep. So next, by the way, don't forget when it comes to perfect tenses, just here as you have seen, as you can see here, already is in the middle, right? Let's say let's say had just arrived. This one always in the middle. So some people will say she already had eaten. Actually, can be, but grammatically speaking, it's like a bit off. It can be, but a bit off. So if you want to really like make sure like well organized, it should be in the middle. Okay, like just already. Okay. So number 4, past past perfect continuous. So formula, subject, had been. Okay? Had been plus ing. So object. So see, as the longer we have this, the longer sentences. Because if sorry, an hour, sorry, for an hour. So this one longer because you cannot just put someone as like when to use perfect, right? That's why we will have another lesson for that one because we cannot discuss this one in like for just for 1 hour or something. Okay, so I had been waiting for an hour when the bus finally arrived. Okay, so had been ing. They had been working, same. So if you know the formula already, so we will practice more of this one for you to construct, not when to use, but for us to know, we need to be particular with the formula first. If we already know everything about the formula, easy for us when to use. Okay? So that no one can be confused again when it comes to using tenses. Okay? So these are past tenses. For present tenses, formula again, we have 4. Simple present. So for simple present, when do we use? Yes, I will send, by the way, don't worry, this PowerPoint, I will send it to everyone. Okay? So don't worry about this. Okay? So here, simple present, subject, verb, base form with S or ES. Okay? For third person singular. What do you mean by for third person singular? What do you mean? Anyone? Anyone? Yes, that good, Mohammed. It's correct. So for third person singular, it's just like we put S or ES. We call it actually like fourth verb. So this one first verb. Like there's a table. If I will give you a table like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. This is easier to make. Like first verb, we call it base form. Second verb, past tense. Third verb, past participle. Fourth verb, present tense, singular, subject. Fifth verb, ing. Okay? So this plus object. So I eat breakfast or every morning. See? Every morning. Present. It's a routine. Someone said routine, a habit. So that's like automatically simple present, habit or routine. She studies. So this is what we call third person singular. She studies hard. Okay? So simple present, easy. Present continuous, again, formula. Subject, am is are. Plus ing. Okay? Plus object. So am, we use for I. Is, we use it for when? Singular. Okay? And then are for plural, but you always are. Okay? So I am eating lunch now. Okay? They are playing in the park. Okay, so well done. It's just like the same, but we just use am is are. So let's have the next one, present perfect. So here, formula again. So information for I, you, we, they. What do you mean with this one? Ah, so here, I singular pronoun. Oh, I didn't get it. This one. There's a like information something. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Got it. Welcome. Thank you so much for helping as well. Yes. So here, yes. Oh, she has have third verb. Okay. So has always singular, have plural. Okay. So singular, plural. So I have finished my work. So she has lived here for 5 years. So that's the formula. Just remember this formula. And um I don't know if you have I don't know if someone wants to take IELTS exam here or any TOEIC exam for speaking classes. This tenses really important because a lot of people, they get lower score because they just use simple tenses. Let's say I will go, I play, she plays. This is common, right? We use it every day. But present perfect, or I mean perfect tenses, it's not common. So if you know the timeline, use perfect tenses. So if you want to have a higher speaking like grade, this one really helpful. Okay. So just saying, just sharing. Okay. So here, number 4, present perfect continuous. So for present perfect continuous, subject has, have been, ing. Always remember has or have plus been. Okay. So ing. So I have been studying all morning. They have been working on the project for weeks. Okay. So any questions about this one? It's clear? Okay, so I think no question. So may you focus more on usage for each tense, please. This one I will discuss like in the near future. So we're talking about the core, like the core elements for now. So the formula. But for the usage, it's like more complicated. So for like for maybe for the next like presentation, I will try to have the usage. Okay. So here. So for this one, future tense. Okay. Formula. Okay. So simple future. So it's not common. Like a lot of people like will say, I will, I will, I will. That's why. It's just like this one we use every time for future. So subject plus will, verb, base form. Again, base form, no S, no ES, plus object, okay? So I will go to the store later, okay? Then here, she will call you tomorrow. See, for this one, you should not care about the subject because will always follow base form. Got it? Don't be confused about this one, okay? So here, next, future continuous. Subject will be verb, ing, object. So here, be, then ing, right? I will be working on this project all day tomorrow. So these two, really common, right? I will be going to the park, like this one. I will be like attending the party. So will be plus ing. Okay, they will be traveling to Europe next summer. Don't care about the subject here because always, as I've told you, like will plus be or will plus base form. Okay. Sometimes we use shall, but shall is like too like it's a bit formal, I guess. Like she shall not. I think not common to use. Okay, so will. But some people still use shall. Okay. So future perfect. This one will have. It's not common to see this one because you need to know when to use it. That's why I will like discuss when to use. Okay. So subject will have plus verb, third verb. Okay. I will have finished this book by next week. I think you will have an idea. If you will see my example sentence, you will have an idea when to use it. You will for sure. See, I will go to the store later. That's simple later. She will call you tomorrow. Tomorrow, simple. But this one, I will be working on this project all day tomorrow. In the future, but longer, all day. Next summer takes I'm not sure, like 2, 3 months. So it depends how many days next summer. Longer. But future perfect, I will have finished this book by next week. It's just like it started, but will finish by next week. Will finish specific time in the future. That's where perfect. So just like a clue for now, okay? So they will have arrived by 10. So they will have arrived, maybe they went, like they have traveled like early this morning from, let's say, 5 a.m. Then will have arrived by 10. It's like upcoming 10 p.m. Okay? So that's perfect. Then future perfect continuous subject will have been ing long, quite long. So focus on formula again for now. I will have been living here. Okay. I will have been living here for 5 years by the end of the month. They will have been working on this project for 6 months by the time it is finished. See, the longer the sentence, right? So here, oh, wait. How to get of attendance for the lecture? Yeah. So these are tenses, like 12 tenses. So three major category: past, future, past, present, and future, but like subcategories for each is like 4. Like present. So if you remember 12 formula, then you're good to go. So the only thing we need to know now is when. But actually, I can guarantee you that if you know how to use only present, it's easy for you to use past and future for perfect tenses. I can assure everyone. Okay. So next, so we're done with formula. So now sentence structure. What's the difference between verb tenses and structure? Anyone? Yeah. So this one, verb tenses, the formula, when to use the verb, and then like the construction itself. So structure is like how we build the sentence correct. Yeah. So structure, we have 4 to be like 4, but we just use 2 every time, I guess, because for the third and fourth, it's a bit like advanced. So here, structure sentence. Sentence structure. So sentence structure, how different parts of a sentence are arranged. It involves the placement of words, phrases, and clauses, including the subject, verb, and object, as well as punctuation. So I will give you an example. So I live here in Korea now. So the way they use is subject plus object plus verb. So it's really confusing for me if I will say, I go to the library at 9 a.m. every day. This is English, right? But their sentence structure in Korean language is I at 9 a.m. every day, library, go. This is how in Korean. So the sentence structure really important, because if I will use English sentence structure for Korean language, they cannot understand me. So I don't know for Arabic. I think Arabic, you have the same when it comes to English. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's why it's a little easier for you guys to learn English, because in like for Japanese and Korean, really hard because of the SOV. Okay, so here sentence structure, we have four key concept. Okay, yeah. Wait, I'll just erase because it's too much. Yeah, here basic structure, as I have said, SVO, subject, verb, object. Clauses and phrases. So this we'll discuss more. Sentence types. So we have simple, compound, complex, and compound complex. The two, A and B, we use it every time. But complex and compound complex, it's a different kind of arrangement. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so simple sentences. As I have said, it's easy. Simple sentences, right? Oh, in Arabic. Oh, it's hard. Verb, subject, object. It's okay because subject and verb easy to identify. Just to like exchange. But in Korean, you have to look for the object because object is like really hard. Okay. So here, this one. Simple sentences. Okay. This contains subject and a verb, and it may also have an object and modifiers. However, it contains only one independent clause. What does it mean, independent clause? Anyone? Independent clause. So independent clause, yes, complete sentence. Yeah. So it's just like can be understood just by that one. If I will say her mom, huh? What's with her mom? No, you cannot understand. But if I say like her mom stays in the house. So it's okay because understood like stays in the house. Okay. So here, this one. So here, let's have. So she completed her literature review subject. So this one I will not like have it like long because you already know simple sentences. So next is like compound. Compound having at least two independent. It means two sentences, complete sentence. Okay. Then complete sentences. These two independent clauses can be combined with a comma and a coordinating conjunction or with a semicolon. It's like two sentences put together. Okay. Clear? So then here, let's have she, like the example first, she completed her literature review, understood independent. She created her reference list and she created. It's just like another sentence. We connected by conjunction and. Okay. So here. This sentence has two independent clauses that could each stand alone. So complete sentence, as I have said, then comma, we use and then put end. Okay. So next sentence, they studied APA rules for many hours, but they realized there was still much to learn. So again, two sentences can stand alone, right? So it can be understood just like one sentence, but one sentence is just simple sentence. If two sentences together put with conjunction, that's compound sentences, okay? So let's try to have the next one. This is the complex sentences. So contains at least one independent complete sentence and at least dependent. It means like you will not understand as long as the sentence is not combined together. Okay, dependent clauses can refer to the subject who, which, the sequence or time, since or while, or the casual elements, or sorry, wrong type, casual elements, because if, okay? So independent clause or dependent clause together, okay? Let's say here, because he organized his sources by theme, it was easier for his readers to follow. If I put the first sentence, because he organized his sources by theme, okay, what's the point? You cannot understand it, right? If that's the only thing. But if you put together, can be understood. Okay, so here, this sentence begin with the dependent clause. So always remember, put comma after. Okay, you cannot put, so here, therefore, you need to put comma. So that's why here you can see this one. But the second sentence, they studied APA rules for many hours as they were so interesting. So here, as. So this is, we don't need to put comma here because the sentence begin with independent clause. It's a complete sentence already. So if we put here, it's actually like correct, but in writing, it's wrong. Okay. So here they studied APA rules for many hours as they were so interesting. So no need, because again, we're connected by as. This is a conjunction. Clear? This is complex sentences. Okay. Then last one, compound. Okay. So for compound sentences, okay, this. Let's try. So what's the idea? What's your idea of compound complex sentences? See, it's long. So if you can make compound complex sentences, that's the time you can say, oh, I'm getting better. Okay. So here, she completed her, her literature review, but but again, conjunction, connector, right? Conjunction. Okay. So here, like, she still needs to work on her methods section, even though she finished her methods course last semester. So here, this sentence combines both compound and complex structures. Both, as someone said, it's good. Yeah. So here, then two independent clauses that could stand alone. Again, what is independent? So complete sentence. So she completed her literature review, understood. Then the other one, she still needs to work on her method section, understood. But independent clauses are joined with but conjunction and a comma. That's why we have compound. And then another one, we put another sentence, but this one, it's like more like complex. There are two independent clauses. There is a dependent clause. So here, dependent clause, right? So dependent clause, like this one, even though she finished her methods course last semester. So if that alone will be on the sentence, you cannot understand, even though she finished her methods course last semester, so what? You don't care, right? I don't care as well if that happens. So like, huh? What is she saying? What is she trying to give, or what information is she trying to convey? So that adds more background information. So adding the dependent clause will make it like more of detailed structure. Get it, everyone? things. Yeah. So I think, yeah, everyone like a bit like, oh, too many things. So, but remember, only 8, right? So we will talk more about this one, like preposition, like this one. Okay. So I forgot like to put the preposition here, but first I will ask. So this one, let's move. So the preposition on, in, at. These 3 really common, right? But when do we use on? When? Any idea? On. We'll talk about so we will talk about preposition. Yes. So when do we use on? Anyone? So on? Yes, yeah. On Sunday days. So the this one, the spelling of week, okay? Sorry, this one. Oh, oh, vacation. So okay, so on. Let's have this one. Like one. So here, where is it? Sorry, it's not working again. Yeah. So this one, days. So someone say days. So days. Week. Someone say days of the week. Yeah, correct. So how, what else on? So time, right? Space and time. Oh, in space and time. Time is we use at. So in months, on days, at hours, correct? Yeah, on a bus, yeah. So we will talk more about this one, but I can say like I have a detailed plan for this one because I don't want to discuss everything let's say one at a time, because if I will discuss, let's say, one subject, it will take hours. Okay? So we will have more of this presentation. Okay? So here, I think everyone did a good job for like this. I didn't expect that until like verb tenses, like formula, it was really easy for everyone. So I will send the PDF, like the slide, I will make it as PDF so it's easier for everyone to just read. And maybe as well as I have said, like for the certificate, I will give as well. And vocabulary book, Collins. I don't know if you have heard of Collins, like Collins vocabulary book. Have you this one? Have you have has this one? Collins vocabulary. You n- have you seen this book this book before? So I will send you this book. I don't know, or let's say I will just like make it like down you can just like download it on like Drive. So it's easier, because if I will send to everyone, it's hard. Okay. So here, I was like, at first I was really nervous, but thank you everyone, because I can say you really did a good job for participating. Okay. Yeah. So anyone, any questions? So we will continue more of this one. Okay. Because if I will have the preposition, it will like 7 minutes, it's not enough. Okay. So any questions? You can type if you have any question. And by the way, this is like if you want to ask something like for the course, this is like our Instagram page, for my email, and then for my WhatsApp. Okay. You can, I think you can, I'm not sure. I didn't try scanning the code. I don't know if it works, but I hope it works. Okay. So no other questions for everyone? Can send you can send for us the book. Yes, yeah. PDF. I will convert this one to PDF and send it. Okay? Yes. So, okay, so I will put like PDF and then the book, the certificate at once. Okay. So any more questions? By the way, is it hard? Like, um, um, there's a group like or I will send like the certificate in there. Okay, like here. The link, and then I will receive like, because I need your names as well so that I can put in the certificate itself. Okay. Ah, actually, like the next lesson will be like July 31, same time, but the the topic is all about part of speech. So it's all about part of speech, like pronouns, like verb, nouns. We're in like the irregular verbs, singular, plural. We have that one all together. By the way, I think it's better for me because hello everyone to have like make sure. So I think it's a bit weird. Yeah. So hello everyone. Yes. So part of speech. Okay, we will have that one on July 31. Okay. So if any more question, you can just like send like a message as well. Okay. So I think that's all for tonight. Okay. Was it fun or was it hard?
Thank you very much, Mr. Angie. It was really a fun lecture
Yes.
or presentation. And I think the audience enjoyed it very much.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Also, there's a chance now if anybody would like uh, to participate in sounds, just raise your hand and we'll give you a mic.
Yes.
الأخوة والأخوات اللي حاب يشارك معنا صوتيا كل اللي عليه هو استخدام ميزة رفع اليد وراح يتم السماح له بفتح المايك. I think we have somebody. Mr. ناصر، الأستاذ ناصر أو المهندس ناصر المقبل. الشباب اللي بيشاركوا يا ريت يكون عندكم اللغة بحيث أنه توصل المعلومة بشكل يعني واضح إلى المدربة. المهندس القدير مستر ناصر المقبل.
Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
How are you, everyone? I would like to say something. Something to our teacher and leader, Miss or Miss Angie.
Yes, yes.
Thanks a lot for that presentation. It's very important very important for everyone. That's community's language. It's very important. Should be get that one with a good grammar. Without knowledge of that grammar process, that's a big problem. How you can communicate with others around the world, and that you give a brief of that lecture is very important to us to learn. We have more knowledge about that one, but just refreshment about the grammar. And that grammar is very important to the kids, to the students, to the leadership, to businessmen, doctors, everyone. He needs that language with grammar. Without the grammar, you can't make well with how you communicate and understanding between peoples, how they can. It's very important to that telecommunications for others. Thank you. I appreciate.
Always
I hope
welcome.
meet you inshallah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Yazan. Thank you.
Thank you Mr. ناصر. for the great participation. Okay, we'll go next. We'll not take a lot of participations since, believe it or not, I think the time now with Angie is like 3 o'clock in the morning. Am I right?
Like 4:30 a.m.
Oh my God.
It's actually, like, I'm from the Philippines, but I live here in South Korea now. So
Okay.
like one time gap. So 1 hour gap.
I see. Yeah, it's
Yes.
a huge gap between you and us here.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll take like one participation, then we'll come to the conclusion. Yeah, Mr. Majid Al-Qubati.
Yes.
Mic is yours.
Thank you for everything which you have done for us. Peace be upon you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for everything, and I went for the chat to send it in PDF in order to continue my studies and give us another practice in order to avoid any errors, any grammatically mistakes.
Yes.
Because grammar is the fuel of all English.
Yes. But I can assure everyone, like, English is a matter of practice. Even though, like, you have like grammar itself, but if you're not practicing it, you're not using it, it's just like, okay, like, I remember this one, but why I can't use it? So you just need to use it, okay?
Okay, that's fine. I think the message delivered well to Mr. Majid. Anything else, Mr. Majid?
Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you very
Just
much.
feel free to message if you have any questions. Yes.
Okay, fine. I think the links of the trainer have been sent several times, and Mr. Meha is keep sending this message. Feel free to contact the Mr. Angie. She will be more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, let's come to the end. We'll show the certificate for the trainer. Then I'll give you the instruction, and at the end I'll send you the message which entitled you to get the certification for this course. Okay, if you allow me, Ms. Angie, I will share my screen. So we give you this certificate, Ms. Angelica Morris, for giving this great presentation with the title of Master the Core Elements of English Grammars. Today, July 12th, with attendees, more than 240 trainees. By this, we really thank you for your great efforts and perseverance in delivering this presentation. And me, myself, and all the audience will be more than waiting really eagerly for your next presentation. Also, we also thank Ms. Maha Balila for attending with us by sending the messages for our platform and the message which contain all your links. We deliver this certificate for Maha Balila.
Yes, sir.
By this, we conclude the presentation. I'll give the audience now the instruction for certification, and this instruction is going to be in Arabic, if you allow me, Ms. Angie. This is only the instruction for how they will get the certification.
Yes.
أعزائنا الحضور، كما تعلمون بأن الشهادات هي مجانية وفورية. هناك بعض الأسماء ربما لن تصدر لها الشهادات بشكل فوري، وسنصدر لها الشهادات خلال 5 ساعات بحد أقصى. كذلك من أتم معنا 75% من إجمالي الوقت، ويعادل ذلك ساعة و5 دقائق على أقل تقدير، بإمكانه إتمام البيانات وبالتالي الحصول على الشهادة. كذلك نطلب منكم ضرورة عدم تعبئة النموذج لأكثر من مرة، وذلك لأن تعبئة النموذج لأكثر من مرة تسبب إرباك وتعطيل لمصلحة الآخرين في حصولهم على الشهادة بشكل فوري. أخيرا، نحن كمنصة لا نبيح ولا نحلل تسريب رابط التحضير خارج الزوم مهما كانت الأسباب. الآن لحفظ المادة العلمية سيتم